Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamran Anchev. We talked plenty about the Toledo Rockets rushing attack. It's certainly a key for the Red Wolves to be GoDaddy ready on D. But what about the other side and Toledo's D? The Rockets struggle against the pass, allowing 280 yards a game. Toledo gave up 325 passing yards and 5 touchdowns to my alma mater, Missouri, 436 more pass yards and 6 TDs to Cincinnati, 351 pass yards to Iowa State. Of course, all those games ended in losses. Come MAC play, the defense settled down a bit, but still gave up 445 pass yards to UMass. In all, the D allowed nearly 30 points per game. Here are the Red Wolves' offensive players on facing the Rockets' D.
In all of their games, they play every team differently. So we know they're going to have some special plan for us. You know, sometimes they close the field, sometimes they leave it open, play some cover one man, and you know they do a lot of zone blitz and stuff. So we have to be prepared for everything.
I mean, they interior and their linebackers are pretty good, but I mean, they secondary. You know, I feel like if I can get to the secondary, it'll be a long one. I mean, that's from watching film and coming out today. We had a lot of one-on-one situations, which is what most offenses want. I mean, I'm pretty fine with one-on-one situations.
On the hoops, the Red Wolves women won Wednesday night 59-44 over Kent State for their first road win. ASU is a perfect 4-0 at home, but the A-State will play their 4th straight game tonight against Missouri State, 4th straight road game. Before beating Kent State, the Red Wolves lost tough road tests to Colorado, Mississippi State, Ohio State, and Kansas. Arkansas State is 4-4 on the season overall and allowing just 49 points per game in the 4 wins. Tip-off for tonight's game is set for 7:05. The A-State women play tonight, but the men play tomorrow afternoon as the Red Wolves return to Jonesboro to take on Marshall. A-State's coming off its biggest win, a 69-55 road victory over Mississippi State. Marshall was 4-6 this season. Last year, the Red Wolves won at Marshall 83-82. A-State's 3-4 and will look to get back to the 500 mark with the win. The Razorbacks are preparing for the Texas Bowl. If you haven't got your ticket yet, it's too late. You can't get it. It sold out yesterday. Arkansas finished the season strong, in particular defensively. The D had back-to-back shutouts against LSU and Ole Miss. Late in the season, the Hogs D also allowed only 17 points to Mississippi State and UAB the 2 games before that. If you take out the 4th quarter against Missouri, Rob Smith's D has played 5 straight great games.
I think we're getting a little bit of a brand out there. I think, you know, it's just in general, just the confidence that our guys are gaining within our program about what we're able to accomplish as a team and defensively, I think has been positive for us, and I think that has trickled, you know, out onto the recruiting trail as well.
On to the NBA, the Grizzlies are 21-4. Memphis has the 2nd best record in the league and has beaten the likes of the Warriors, Spurs, Rockets, Blazers, Clippers, and Mavs. All teams in line to make the playoffs in the West. Tonight it's a matchup against one of the best teams in the East, the 16-9 Chicago Bulls. It'll be a Bulls team without Derrick Rose, who's out with an illness. The big matchup tonight is between the Gasol brothers, Paul versus Mark. Both guys have been great in Grizzlies history. The game's at the Grindhouse, where the Grizzlies are 12-1 this year. I covered the last game at the FedEx Forum, in which the Grizzlies beat the best team in the NBA and snapped the Warriors' 16-game winning streak. Speaking of streaks, Memphis has now won 6 in a row and is just a game behind Golden State for the best record in the NBA. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. All of highlights tonight at 10. And that's sports. Now break.